Alright, you guys, so we're going to have a mukbang today. I'm making spaghetti noodles, but that's it. But for this mukbang, we're having longanisa. It's right there. It's the sausage. And I made a vinegar dip over here. We're also having Mountain Dew and some Boston lettuce, some kimchi, the sides that I get from the supermarket, some Japanese rice, some eggs, and also some onion tips. I know my mukbang is like this, but I want you guys to focus on the food and not me eating, because every person eats a different way. But I already got the bad parts to the lettuce, so I'm only eating the good one, the good part. Because you guys know veggies, they go bad easy if you don't eat them right away. And it got chilly again. Of course, it's still winter time, so it's going to do that. And I just have a blanket. Hold on. It keeps falling. Because it's kind of chilly for me. I'll pause you guys for a minute. I gotta check on the noodles. Alright, you guys. So I am back and I'm done with the spaghetti. And meatballs. Yeah, that's, I just go ahead and cook ahead of time. So whatever they want to feel, whatever they feel like eating. They have a choice of what they want to eat. Yeah, I don't have the tripod today, you guys. It's here somewhere. Weird. Whoop. Whoopsie. Didn't know that got on there. Whoop. Hey, you guys, if you haven't tried Japanese rice, they're so good. They're a little bit pricey, but they're good. It's like the best rice, I guess you can say. Mountain Dew. Mm. Alright, you guys. I know I'm not really going to talk a whole lot in this mukbang because I wasn't even planning on making a video. But it's been a while since I made a mukbang video. Excuse me, and hung out with you guys and to eat. But I do show what I eat in my empties and food pics videos. You guys could look in there. Because you guys know I like to snack on other things as well. I mean, if you don't know, just watch the video. And, you know, kind of give you guys an idea on what are the kinds of food to eat. So you guys won't be bored eating the same stuff over and over again. I mean, you know, if you want to try something different. Because I know I get tired of eating the same stuff. So if I want something different, it's either I go to a different grocery store. And usually they're in the bigger cities. Then I go in there and then I shop for things that I think I would eat. Or, you know, things like I think the family would eat. And then I'd cook a meal with it. Or I go ahead and go to their restaurant and order food from their restaurant if they have one. But sometimes they don't. So I just go to the grocery store. Like, let's say I feel like eating Middle Eastern food or Greek food or what have you. Sometimes in that grocery, where you find the grocery, there will be a restaurant within the area. And then if we feel like eating that kind of food, we Google the grocery store first. So let's say for example, Middle Eastern food. So I Google Middle Eastern grocery store. Then I find one. Then we hit the Google map and then we get the directions and we head out there. Now, when we're out there at that grocery store, of course, we go grocery shopping. And then I Google the restaurant. I go Middle Eastern restaurant near me because I'm within the, the area. So we will go hit up the restaurant and then we would order, a meal. And then whatever it is that we liked in the restaurant, if we want to remake it at home, then, we Google the recipe, and then we get the ingredients and, we travel back to the store if we didn't buy it already. But if we already bought it, and if we can find it at the local grocery store around us here, like let's say Walmart or Kroger, then we don't head back to the store. We just, get the other types of meat they use for that meal. Because usually once you head to that grocery store, most of the things that you will need, okay, are the marinades, the seasonings that you add to the meal, and then the sides. The rest of it, like the cuts of meat, things like that, you can cut your own meat and you could choose your own meat at your local butcher shop. You can tell them, what you want. But sometimes the grocery store, wherever you're shopping, the meat's already there as well. So you can buy it there. But sometimes, different cuts of meat, like they have beef tongue or they have short ribs that you can't find at the grocery store, it might be a little bit higher. Or like if it's like Kobe steak, like thinly sliced beef, it has to be specific. So you can tell your butcher how to cut your meat specifically. Or you could just buy it at that same grocery store, so when you make your meal, you could go ahead and do it that way. Or sometimes we would Google a recipe online and then we're like, okay, this is what it needs and we don't have any of this. Then we Google the grocery store that carries all that's what's in that recipe, and then we go ahead and head to it. And then we pick up the ingredients and then we, cook it at home. Whatever recipe we Googled, like the day after or 2 days after, whichever day that we're able to, and then we're not working. But usually it's, a couple of days after or maybe a week later. It just all depends. So what we do is we freeze the meat, we freeze the veggies so it won't go bad right away, because you guys know vegetables, they go bad, they turn brown, they turn colors. So that's what we do. Or sometimes we just get the can. They come in cans, and then the cans, they don't go bad. It's just the fresh veggies, they go bad. So when that happens, you guys can freeze them. And then when you're ready to cook them, you just take it out of the freezer and then, cook it that way. But, we don't have a deep freezer, so we can't buy a whole ton of them. So we just buy what we need for, the time we're ready to cook them. And then we thaw out all the stuff. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed again and try something different, different meal, different veggies, different cuts of meat, things like that, that will inspire you guys to venture, give something a try that would be good for you, just you remember how to make it, and if you like it, then you make a different version of it each time you make it, and it jazzes up your meal and makes your meal exciting. And it's a lot cheaper than buying it at the restaurant when you cook it yourself, and you can make like a whole bunch of it. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang, and I'll see you next time. I know I have to wash my hands. Bye.